You are the Bar Council Chief of Jammu, but you are an absolute and unmitigated disgrace. You are the kind of person who divides my country. You have no idea, Mr. Slatia, about the history of this country. People like you only want 2 minutes of importance. You are willing to let blood be shed. You have no political spine. You have no ethics, no propriety. You are threatening violence, and you have compared Bhagat Singh with the people who have carried out the rape. I say to you, on behalf of all our viewers today, Mr. Slatia, shame on you. Shame on you, Mr. Slatia. And I want to tell you why I am extremely ashamed of you. I'll tell you one thing. And I am putting this out as a statutory warning to all viewers today. And to all viewers, Mr. Slatia, remember, Mr. Slatia, I'm speaking to you with respect. Don't cross your limit. I too will have to cross mine. Viewers, I want to tell you about Mr. Slatia. This man, who you see on your screen, and panelists, all of you are there, let's put him in the middle. This man was trying to create a riot in Jammu. This man. And this man said that when Bhagat Singh was fighting against the British government, he was convinced that the British were not paying heed, so he was forced to hurl a bomb in the assembly. This shameless man, who unfortunately is the president of the Bar Council, and unfortunately Congress and BJP leaders were lining up to pay him their respect, actually said that we will pick up AK-47s to protect the rapists. He's a lawyer.
Shame on him.
Shame on him. Shame on you, Mr. Slatia.
He's a criminal. He's a criminal.
And you,
shame on him.
And he is there right now on the program.
He's a criminal.
Shame on Rahul Gandhi as well, as a Congress leader who is taking out a procession at India Gate and saving this man.
And let me say one more thing about him, Rajiv Pandey. Let me tell you one more thing about him. Mr. Slatia, you are a senior man. You're much older to me. I don't want to show you personal disrespect. You know, I respect the fact that you're a senior, but shame on you, Mr. Slatia, because of what you've been doing. The problem is, Rajiv, that in our country, politicians are so insecure, and I won't say much, but I'll say this thing. Viewers, I am not an expert on Jammu and Kashmir politics. Junaid is, and Mr. Imran Ansari is, but I'll tell you one thing. There is a feeling that if you pander to the Hindu vote, the hardcore Hindu vote in Jammu, you will get elected. And if you pander to the hardcore pro-separatist vote in Kashmir, you will get elected. Therefore, people like Slatia go and say these absurd things, and Congress leader line up in front of him. This man, Mr. Slatia, is extremely close and was an agent, and now I will expose him. He was an election agent of Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad, who actually dared to walk hand in hand with Rahul Gandhi and carry out a march in Delhi yesterday in India Gate demanding action for the rapists. Ghulam Nabi Azad 100% knows that his political agent is carrying out protest support and trying to organize a bandh in Jammu. And in Delhi he says one line. So Rahul Gandhi's line in Jammu is support the rapists. In Delhi it is march about the rapists. Do you think we are fools, Mr. Slatia? Do we look like fools to you?
Mr. Arnab, with
do we look like fools to you?
Kindly.
No, you tell me, Mr. Slatia.
You have said so many things.
I have said
No.
Yeah. I will say
I know Arnab. I know Arnab. And Arnab, kindly allow the query to be answered if you want me to be associated in this debate. Otherwise, I'll walk out.
You know, Mr. Slatia, try your threats somewhere else. Try your threats somewhere else, not on me. I have stated some facts. You can respond. You can respond, but don't threaten to walk out and all. It's water off a duck's back. You incited a riot. You tried to provoke violence. You tried to provoke violence. You are a lawyer, and in an ongoing legal case, you threatened to put up a AK-47. You are lecturing me.
Demographic change.
Mr. Arnav, if you don't want to allow me, it's a separate issue.
Conspiring to kill a lot of people over there.
Give me at least 2 minutes to convey my viewpoint.
Were you the political agent for Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad or not?
Kindly.
Were you
Kindly-
the
kindly
election
tag this.
agent
I
of
am not
Congress
agent of
leader
anybody.
Ghulam Nabi Azad
I
in
am
the
not agent of
2014
anybody.
Lok Sabha elections or not?
Kindly, I have.
Okay, I'll tell you one
The
thing.
fact that
Okay,
I
okay,
was
Mr. Slatia, see, I have very strong feelings against you. I'll tell you one thing. Mr. Slatia, let's come to an arrangement. I want to tell you one thing. I don't want to take too much time. I hate the kind of things you said. I, as a citizen of India, and you are much older to me, I hate this kind of politics that people like you do. I come from a generation, Mr. Slatia, one generation after yours. We have seen this country torn apart by Babri and Mandal. This generation and the generation younger to me hate this kind of divisive politics. You are catering to the lowest possible denominator in Indian society, and I want to tell you, Mr. Slatia, we will fight you. We will fight you, and in order to fight you, we'll have to expose you. And therefore, to expose you, with your permission, Mr. Slatia, for all the viewers to decide whether I am right or you're right, I want permission to play a 17-second soundbite of a bloodthirsty speech made by this otherwise quiet-looking individual. Can I play your 17-second comment or not? You will be on air on one side and the soundbite on the other. Here it is, the truth of what he said.
आज जम्मू नौजवान के हाथ में तिरंगा है और मजबूर मत करो, इसके हाथ में AK-47 भी हो सकता है, इसके हाथ में बम भी हो सकता